Alright, so I'm going to be doing another video. Hopefully it won't be 16 minutes like that previous video I just uploaded. But I believe I got a pair of angels that are getting ready to spawn. If what I'm seeing is true, I believe this one and this one are paired up. This one's just coming to the front of the tank because because it thinks I'm going to feed them. This one just hides out in the back. So I believe these two, like I said, these two I believe are paired up. This one is one of my own angels I've been taking care of. Same thing with this one right here too. Now, as you also can notice, I am down quite a few angelfish, and I lost my big one. I lost him due to Popeye, and now this one's not looking so hot neither. Unfortunately, I do not have any meds to cure my fish because I legitimately haven't had any problems up until very, very recently. And the only tank I've had problems with is this tank here. And again, it's only been starting recently, so I'm just going to unfortunately have to let nature take its course with this one. And before you ask, yes, I did do a water change, and I am properly monitoring this tank. But there's really not much I can do because, like I said, I do not have any meds right now. And if I did get meds, most likely the poor thing will be gone before the meds even come in. So, again, I just gotta just watch him and let nature take its course. And if he decides to go and it's his time, he's gonna go, and there's unfortunately nothing I can do about it. But at the very least, I can remove these two and put them into their own tank so they can be safe for if this guy decides to croak. So with that long annoying intro done, let's get on with the tank I'm going to put these two in. That tank will be this 5.5 right here, which I should actually remove this because it's been a while since I've actually done a water change. This little tank is the 5.5 in my bathroom. This one was housing 3 of my little baby bettas. I went and gave them to my local fish store yesterday. They gave me $20 for them, so they'll be selling them for $10 a pop. So I got 20 and whatever, so I'm happy with that. I have no idea what my bettas were worth because it's my first time, but yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean out this tank, remove the dividers, clean off the algae, do a fairly hefty water change, add in the take a heater from the goldfish tank and put it into this tank, and wait for this tank to get to a temperature and drop the angels in. And of course, I got also reattached the lights and whatnot. So I'm going to go and do that now. Also, I'll have a little video right after this one of basically one of my little bettas in one of the tanks at World Underwater. And this tank is really nice, and I really wish I owned it. But in the end, the betta that's in there, he's absolutely loving it. Yeah, he's definitely gonna like this tank. Alright, tank is now nice and clean. I even found a live plant that I placed in here months ago. It's somehow still alive. Of course, I replanted it, got out as much algae as I can, replaced all the carbon in the filter media. Of course, I still have the rocks that were in there initially. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to let this tank sit for a while and get all nice and ready to go and whatnot. And of course, temperature's a little higher than normal. That's because I put in slightly more hotter water temperature will go around to about 78 or so in probably like 30-40 minutes. So I'll just let it sit for about an hour or two, and then I'll dump the angels in there. Of course, I also gotta put in all the fake plants so the angels can have something to hide in and whatnot. So yeah. Alright, got the fake plants in, got the slate in. Don't know if they'll be able to spawn on it due to the angle it's at, but at the very least they have something to hide in. I'm gonna be adding a few more fake plants. I'm just waiting for the algae on those fake plants to die, so it'll be easier to get it off and whatnot. So what I'm gonna do now is just again let it sit for a while, and then I'm gonna move them in. The one thing I might need to do is I might need to find a new LED light source, because the LEDs, at least on this one here, are dying and the tank's not as bright as I would like it. Alright, got the two angels basically acclimating to the tank temperature. I'll be adding them in about 30 minutes or so, give or take. And yeah. Alright, so it's been a couple hours now, and they're somewhat used to their new tank. Well, again, temporary tank, but still. Again, I'm pretty sure both are male and female. I'm going off what I remember of Blake and Son. I haven't had an angel spawn in quite a few months, so I'm thinking I'm a little rusty on able to sex my angels, but hopefully I got everything correct. The one thing I am worried about is that my little Panoy is showing a little bit of fungus or something that seems like it. I'm not too completely worried because I've had angelfish do this to me in the past to where it just goes away after a little while. But considering I just had one angelfish croak due to Popeye and the other one starting to get fungus on it too, I'm hoping I managed to pull these two out before it got too serious. But one thing's for certain though, that this tank did get a near full 100% near full water change. Basically something like 90% water change. So hopefully everything's going to go fine. And what I'll do is I'll upload a video later on with an update on this particular tank. I will also do a quick update on the tank I just put the lights on. And the new angels and whatnot. Or old angels. But relatively speaking, this tank's still doing fine. Both angels are in perfect health actually compared to everyone else. And I think I managed to save at least these two from getting anything if the whole tank at the 30 gallon is contaminated with something. But I know I pulled these two out before anything really started, so I'm pretty sure these guys are going to be fine. Granted, the koi is hiding behind the pot, as you can see his little face right there. They're both perfectly healthy. Like I said, they're still trying to get used to their new tank. But overall, they're doing great.